All right, so this is one of the classes I like. Steve Avila was the first pick they took there, fifth pick in the second round. Byron Young, the edge Byron Young, both Byron Youngs in this class are good. Our guy Kobe Turner plays in the interior. Stetson Bennett, look, for all the things that he did in the lead up to the draft, banging on doors in Austin, Texas, perhaps not interviewing well, according to some NFL teams during the combine. You feel like in this system, he has a chance to have some success. Nick Hampton's a really good athlete, the edge rusher at App State. I like the way he played. Warren McClendon offers some depth along the offensive line out of Georgia. Davis Allen was the big, huge target tight end we saw. Had a pretty good Senior Bowl. Puka Nacua, the wide receiver at the BYU. Again, another big target. Trey Hodges Tomlinson is an incredibly undersized nickel slot corner who is grabby, to say the least. And O'Shawn Mathis, an edge rusher out of Nebraska, I like. They got him as well. Zach Evans, a running back out of Ole Miss. I think he has a chance to play right away and get some snaps there. They got a punter, a safety, and Jason Taylor, the second at Oklahoma State. And finally, with Mr. Irrelevant, I believe, DeJuan Johnson at Toledo, who actually was a lot of fun to watch over the course of the season. So for a team that went all in, put all their chips on the table to win the Super Bowl, and had a rebuilding year last year, whether they want to admit it or not, in part because of injuries, I thought this was an absolute home run of a draft in terms of restocking a lot of positions with players that could potentially help you sooner than later.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to because they don't have a choice.
Right. But I thought they got the players to help with that. And they didn't just,
They did get some good players in this draft class. Down there when you look in the lower rounds, Davis Allen, the tight end from Clemson, I think is going to help them. The running back, definitely Zach
Evans, yeah,
is going to be a major impact for him. So I thought they had a lot of good value players that are going to have some impact, and they're going to have to get them ready. And like I said, I think this is going to, I don't want to say recharge, but put a challenge in front of Sean McVay and that coaching staff on developing all these young guys as quickly as they can, because they're going to all have to contribute because of where the roster is right now. I mean, they still have the Cooper Kupps of the world and the Aaron Donalds and the Matthew Staffords, but a lot of these young guys are going to have to come in and be contributors right away.
Give me a % chance that you think Stetson Bennett starts at least 2 games this year.
Is this a dollar bet?
Nah, it can be if you want. I don't think he does, but Matthew Stafford struggled with injury or whatever reason. I think
saying he starts because of Stafford getting injured.
Yeah, any reason.
No, I'll bet you $1 that he does not start 2 games this year.
Okay, I'll take that bet. Let me see who the backup is. Do you know who the backup is? Oh, he is the main backup. Then it's Brett Rippon. All right, yeah, give me that, Debo. I'll take the $2. I don't feel like I'm getting pushed.
No, $1.
$1. Sorry, 2 games, $1. Yeah. God forbid it be a $2 bet. I got to make my money up. Yeah, and we talked about this before in previous podcasts. Their depth chart is not surprisingly littered with rookies, but their special teams, from the punter to the place kicker to the long snapper, all rookies. Returner, everything is a rookie. And that's a position, or that's a group, by the way, where you would like to have some veterans, especially in terms of, like, do you get nervous putting rookie punt returners back there, given how hectic that is compared to even kick returning?
Yeah, no, kick returning, that's a whole nother podcast on the new rule on fair catching, like college, between the goal line and 25, it automatically comes out to the 25. So
that is approved. I don't even pay attention to the owners.
Yeah, to get a global view of the NFL and what's going on, you had to read more than just.
Okay. Yeah. I just read Pete Prisco. That's not enough.
No.
Okay. But did you get nervous about putting rookies back? I would imagine Mike Zimmer
have a pretty good sense through, training camp and through the preseason of how nervous they are to be back there, especially fielding punts. But a lot of guys that have done it in college. And the difference in the college and the pro role is on punt and punt return, the punt team cannot release until the ball is kicked. In college, after the snap, they're running down the field right away. So you have a little bit more opportunity depending on how well you hold up the gunners on the outside. But you have a little bit more room as far as potentially fielding punts just because of the difference in the rules.